We are live. So Japan had an earthquake today, and I didn't know it until I just looked because I was looking at this live webcam, and I'm looking at this live webcam, and I'm thinking, okay, now this ain't looking right. The live webcam isn't, and what happened is the sky. The sky did something really strange. Hello there, King Ahukamundo. It's just you and your Gina. Yes, it is. Oops, somebody else crashed your little party. That's okay, you all. That is quite all right. So they had an earthquake. And we're going to look at it really fast. Can you all hear me? Yes, love you too. Well, my screen's a little bit bright, you all. But it's all right. It's going to have to be bright. So let's come over here and look at this screen. So, yeah, this is right here. This is the earthquake. So a 6.3 magnitude quake strikes off Japan's Agasora Island, okay, at 9:06 a.m. In Tokyo, and the trembler occurred at 6 a.m. local time. We can see it. No tsunami warning or anything like that. You can see. No, this we ain't gonna look at that, y'all. We ain't gonna look at that. So they had a 6.3 earthquake, and I guess it's showing up over here. I don't know if it's going to show up over here or not. I think they downgraded it to like a 5.8. Somebody else just had an earthquake. I don't know where that one's at. Let's see if it'll show up on here. It's just showing this 1.9. So, and we can look over here at Japan. Right here is those islands. I think it is. It's right around in this area. I put in the Agasawara Islands. If it is show me, you all. So this is what's really interesting. Let me make sure I got myself on here. I'm on here. So we're going to go straight to that live webcam because I was sitting there watching it, and it's all dark. Then all of a sudden, it gets really dark. A flash occurs in the sky. It gets dark. And then boom, all the high efficiency plasma lights light up is what happens. They all light up. So I want to show you this. First, I'm going to take you to their live webcam over here. We're going to look at this right here. I'm going to go at the mark it started at. And you can see it's a Kyoto, Japan live camera. It's on regular speed, and it's Shalom. Hello. Thank you for joining. It starts at 4:40, so we're at 4:39 and 44 seconds. You watch what happens. The sky is going to get. We got 10 seconds, and then you're going to see it happen. Look at all these lights down here. They look normal, but there's going to come a flash. See it? Just like that. That's how it occurred. Just like that. It's super spiked. It super spiked the high efficiency plasma lights is what happened. I'm going to slow it down on here so you all can see it. If it'll show you all. We might have to. No, Gina, honey, you went a little bit too far. You all went a little too far. Let me do this. I don't want to do it like that. No. Let me just show you it on a video. You all, I don't got time for that. But I got time to come over here. I want to show you. So it's 4:39, 36 on this live webcam down here. So it's 4:39:40. Can y'all see this? Let me make sure. I'm gonna look over here. Gina, I'm gonna look over here, see if you all can see me and I can see you all. So we can see, we're gonna watch it, you all. So let's go back to here. I want to make sure I'm on here. So it happens at exactly at 4:40:00 is when the flash occurs in the sky. Okay, see how normal it looks? It looks completely normal. I just want to drag this along. Now watch it. You've got 59 seconds now. 4:39:59. Watch what happens. It goes dark. Look at the time. It's 4:40:00. 4:40:00. 4:39:59. We're gonna look at every single frame because there might be some frames we miss out on. So it's normal, you all. See this? It's dark. I don't know what the dark is that signified. Then it flashed. It went dark again. This is all in a matter of not even 1 second. And then boom, this is what happens. Then they got the big spike of the plasma lights, just like that, you all. Just like that. Something has literally caused that to go like that. And it literally spiked. The energy got spiked. Look at that timestamp. 4:40:00. 4:40:00. 4:40:00. I'm going backwards. 4:40. It's black. And that's 4:40. Look how many times it changes. And I'm thinking, did an earthquake occur? That's what I'm thinking. Did an earthquake or something occur? Or was there something in the atmosphere that perhaps, you know, they got these satellites. They do. They got satellites. They can put a payload on there and they can detonate something above. They can. But then I don't know. I've heard that there is like some kind of a lightning thing that can show up with earthquakes. I have. It's no, I don't know about this. It's 4:40 in the morning is when it is. 4:40 in the morning is what it is. 4:40. These lights are normal. These lights are normal. 4:40. It goes dark. The sky goes dark. Then the flash comes again, and then boom. Just like that. It just doesn't look right. You know, they could have kept it like this. They could have kept it like this. And I really do think I see UFOs in the background, cloaked in these clouds. I really think I see them cloaked in the clouds. So I'm sitting there thinking, did something else occur in order to make these lights so bright, so bright? And I don't have anything else to compare it with because I haven't went here at this timestamp before. I really haven't. I have not went to the timestamp. The sky looks good. Why not continue to do that like that? Why not? Why would the camera do this, then that, then that? See, I really do think that there are some ships in the sky. That's why I'm wondering, is there something there? And if we were to go to the live stream, let's see, you all, it's still, there's way too much light in the city. There's like this thing, the lights in the city or something. There's way too much light. For me, there really is, because it just doesn't look normal. It doesn't. Way too bright. They shouldn't have all peeked out like that, but they did. They peeked out like that, and I'm wondering if something happened. That's what I'm wondering. Did something happen? Was there some more aftershocks or something like that? Was there like a lightning thing that happened? I'm not sure. What's he speaking about? Oh, he's speaking about something else. Something different, you all. So I really wonder what else could have happened. I'd like to see if there was any the latest quakes, if they have any. Now they got some on Turkey. Oh, but that's really late at night. They don't got really any updated earthquakes. They don't. Not very many at all. Vanuatu Island, you can see it down here. So yeah, you all, this is that's what I wanted to say. They had an earthquake today. Japan did. Yes, hello everyone. Hello. And if you go to this earthquake 3D, if that's what it is, earthquake 3D, you can see really if we do all of these quakes, they've had a total of are we on this screen? Yes, we are. It's trying to update. It's not saying how many. They've had 1,653 in a 7-day period. I want to try to see if we can get over here and look at these. Is what I'd like to see. If they got a little shorter. The magnitudes of them. I know it's awful big, you all. That's really too big for you all to look at within the past day or so. This is like too Today's the 5th. So there's something right there. I'm not good with my geography, you all. I'm just going to tell you. So these are the ones, I guess, within the past day or so, maybe 2 days, these quakes right here. Some of them look pretty big. Look at that one. That's a 6.0, a 5.1. I'm not an earthquake expert, you all. I'm not. I'm just going to tell you, whoa, look at that area right there. Can we bump that up? Oh, that's kind of recent. It really is. So I don't know. Does anyone know if there's supposed to be earthquakes coming? Did they tell you that there's going to be some earthquakes coming, like Dutch sense? Because he's the best, in my opinion. He's the best, and I'm not sure if you all heard from him. The stringed, oh yeah, Al Sanchez, absolutely. It's a very powerful stringed instrument, is what it is. It is. Yeah, for 20 some odd years. Yeah, he's good. I've listened to him. I used to listen to him all the time back in I don't know, years and years ago. We're overdue for a big one. It's 12 midnight. It would be the 5th. Lisa, honey, that's okay. And Gina's wide awake. I shouldn't have got on here, but I'm wide awake. And it's okay. It really is. It's quite all right. It is. I just wanted to figure out what on earth that thing was, because it doesn't look right in my video right here. I really thought when I first looked at this, I really thought there was like something that came down and then like that, but it didn't. It really didn't. I was trying to go as slow as I could to see, because it's like at 4:40. Then it just goes dark. Then it goes bright, and the lights get so bright. All within 1 second, blinking 2 times. It's so bright. See how bright these are? So, yeah. Gina, I'm trying to put this back on me, you all. I promise I'm going to hop off here because I got to get myself in the bed. I got to wind down. Get myself going to sleep is what I got to do. Let me do this, you all. We can do this. Yeah. A 9.0? We don't want a 9.0 earthquake. I thought they heard they're putting off the 5G until a couple weeks. Now here's the fun. Since you're on the 5G, let's talk about this. So if they want to put it off for no longer than 2 weeks, there's a full moon coming. There's a full moon coming, and let me see what the date is for the full moon. There's a full moon coming. Isn't the full moon supposed to be on the 17th? Is it a full moon on the 17th? Because that's really coincidental, is what I think. A full moon coming, and they want to put off the rollout until 2 weeks, is what it was. The rollout to 2 weeks. Let's see this. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be the full moon. Let's look at this, you all. The moon phase calendar right here. So right there on the 7, is that the 17th? This is the 31st. This is the 24th. Yeah, full moon. So the rollout's going to be put off for a couple weeks. No longer than 2 weeks. They said no longer than 2 weeks. So it may not even have to be 2 weeks. And I know that they like to do certain ceremonies and stuff. They like to do certain ceremonies around those days. They do, because they are significant to certain individuals. So if that 5G comes out right around that time, that's Wonder what that would do. I really do wonder what it would do if they did it at that time. Doesn't it make you curious why they chose that? You got over 35 hours of panic anxiety attacks, Heather. That's terrible. No, Jesse, I'm still wound up. I'm not getting off here yet. I am not getting off here yet. I probably should, but I'm not. What was the subject? Shannon, honey. What y'all talking about? We was talking about Japan earthquakes, and I noticed the lighting had literally got different. I thought there was like a plasma blast in the sky that made the high efficiency plasma lights light up. I thought, did they have another earthquake? Because they did have an earthquake yesterday. They had like a 6.3. Blue shift. Yeah, all ritualistic. Yes, that's right. No weapons formed against us from the spiritual realm shall not prosper. That's exactly right. Yeah. Well, I know. It does. So it really is. So the 5G is 5G rollout delayed for like 2 weeks. That's what they said. Boom. So look at this. So they agreed to delay it 5 weeks after previously they announced their 2-week delay in their 5G rollout. So they agreed on January the 3rd. So from January the 3rd, 2 weeks. Okay, so there you see it right there. Would that be the 2 weeks right there? Or let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to be perfect. Perfect timing. It really will be absolutely perfect timing for them because it's going to interfere with critical aviation safety equipment. So it's literally going to, it's got some electricity going through it. That's wow, they offered mitigations. It can help interfere helicopters, everything, you all. So that's really interesting. And then we got that full moon. Then we got the full moon coming right there. Whoopsie, Gina, honey, you got to quit doing that. I got to quit doing that. I got to get back on me is what I got to do. Gina, I am back on me. They're going to convert them to free energy tower. Well, I hope the birds don't drop from the sky. I really do. I hope they don't. They went over to a new way of measuring earthquakes so they don't look as bad. They do not go down a point, but they go up. Well, that's really interesting. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff happening, you all. So many. I don't know if we'll get anything free. Well, they'll give you something free, all right, but you may not like it. You may not like it at all. Yeah, there could be. There could be. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really I don't want my energy level going down that far. I really don't. I don't want my energy level going way down. Thinking about all that negativeness. I try to stay away from it and just share different things. I really do. We can share different things if we yeah. So if you're all just tuning in, I thought there might have been another earthquake in the Japan area. If I can even find it on here anymore. If I can find it, although I think they downgraded it, is what I think. And no, I found it on the Google Earth over here, Japan, right around this area, the islands where it happened. Yeah, let me put this back to me, you all. So, thanks for coming on here. I know it's so late at night, it really is. And what? Who's gonna be a zombie? Somebody's gonna be a zombie tomorrow? Oh, Sammy Augusto, you are happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sammy. Happy birthday to you. There you go. You happy birthday, boy. Yes, you are. That's wonderful. Yes, it is. That's great. Oh, CB, you're going to be a zombie. Oh, tomorrow. Are y'all joking? Is there really a zombie day tomorrow? Are you all joking? Somebody met me, Ron Tyler. I don't know a Ron Tyler. Reports earthquake activity 5 days a week. He says he's met you and your husband. I highly doubt it. Yeah, because we don't go nowhere. We really don't. Yeah. Unless he's met us in the military, that'd be the only place, I think. Yeah. There ain't no zombies. Okay, you're all joking, because, I thought, they do that zombie stuff, dress up like something. Is what I thought they'd do, something like that. No, you won't see, you will not. See, that's one video, you will not see me dancing to any zombies, because to me, that's just, no. I can't do it. I don't even find the humor in it. I really don't. Yeah, you may like the zombies, but I don't like the zombies. I don't. It's not up my aisle. Oh, Lisa, honey. Yeah, you all got, yeah. I know there's people who know how to get rid of those zombies, because they've taught them about it. That's what I've heard. They have taught PD and on emergency preparedness. Yeah. I don't know. I cannot 100% say that we've never met him during the time that he was in the military. I can't say that, but it's not coming to my mind. Oopsie, Gina. We got to stop this spinning ball. So there, that area just had it right there. What is that area right there? I think they just had this. Oh, it does not want to come in for us, you all. They just had a 0.8 right there. Just a little shock is what happened. Yeah, just like that. Well, we've had very few friends in our military career, so I don't know him. I don't. I really don't. It doesn't strike a chord. It doesn't. But that's okay. That's quite all right. It is quite all right. So we're still doing those live streaming. We got those things coming on here. Yes, we do. You all, I know it's there's a Russian rocket that's out of control in about 5 hours. Are you serious? We got a Russian rocket out of control? We gotta have to see that Russian rocket. Rocket. We can look it up. Okay, see, that's right. You got that right. So let's look at this, you all. They got a Russian rocket that's out of control. It's tumbling through space, is what it says. Tumbling straight through the... No! I don't like it when they do this. You all, that right there, that don't look good for me. No, I don't want to go there with that thing on there like that, you all, because them things right there, you don't know what's ever going to pop up. You really don't. We can come here. Let's look at that again. Maybe we can try to see if we can find a different one. Okay, well, that looks good. Russians botched their rocket, and it will fall to Earth on Monday. That's 4 days ago. 4 days ago? That doesn't make sense, you all. How can they have a rocket? On Monday, the Russian Space Agency boasted about the successful launch of a flight, but now it's out of control. But it says this is 4 days ago. It's out of control, and it's unclear where it will fall to the Earth. Okay, I guess maybe on, December, it was a carry test. Oh, it looks really big, you all. So they got this rocket. That looks really big. It's falling, and they don't know where it's. I'm sure they have a pretty good idea where it might hit. I really think they do, you all. So we're supposed to be talking about earthquakes, and they got this. I can't really go to. Did I go right here? Let me go right here. So we can go right here. Okay, an updated forecast released today suggests that the out-of-control Russian tumbling back towards Earth could strike on Wednesday afternoon. In an updated forecast, shows the rocket re-entering around 12:44. What a lovely time on January the 5th, because the rocket is uncontrolled and it could shift. Well, where's it going to go? Oh, 19 hours ago, we have 5 massive asteroids that will approach Earth. One, which is the size of Big Ben. Have you all heard that? Big Ben, 19 hours ago. Let me see, 19 hours ago. Well, I've already... no, that's not it. We're not going to look into that. The upper stage from Russia, uncontrolled re-entry, 13 hours ago. All right. So we can see all that. All of that. They got these Russian, what? Space encounters? So you all, so that looks like there could be some things coming. I never heard about I didn't hear about the 5 massive asteroids that are supposed to be passing here in January. But that's okay. It is. We don't have to hear about them. Yeah. I didn't watch that movie, Don't Look Up. I don't think I will watch it. Yeah, they don't like a uncontrolled re-entry. Well, you know, Russia can't help it. They probably had some space wars going on. Christina Mott, you got on here. Yeah. Is what you can see. Let's look at this, you all. Let's see these comments on here. 5 hours. 5 hours. 12:44 in 5 hours. Yeah. Oh, well, you ain't going to get the bell to ring. You probably won't get the bell to ring. You all talking about notifications, because you may not get a notification. Yeah. Hello, yeah, you all. This is the we're past midnight. It's 12:14 a.m. on here. That's what time it is, and I can't believe I'm on here at 12:14. See, this is what happens. You stay up half the night. You sleep your morning away, and then before you know it, you don't have much daylight left in your day. And if you got to go to work, it's even worse, unless you work a second shift job. So it's not that bad. Yeah. No time, you all. So that's what we saw. So that out of control rocket. So that's pretty interesting. And I don't think there's too much room on it. Let's see what's the latest one of the past day. If there's anything. I don't want to go to somebody's YouTube channel. I really don't. I wonder, I bet you that they can literally track this. I bet they can track it. Right here. It's going to slam into Earth in less than 36 hours. I'm sure it is a big countdown. Shows the launch near Africa where, and if that, let me see. Do not be deceived. This place shows the launch near Africa. If that, what the circled area mean, that's Hawaii. You all, that's Hawaii. What's that, you all? Do you see that? Where did it launch from? That looks quite ominous. It really does. Look, they say this person said it's out of control and going to fall back to Earth, but he doesn't tell us where he's getting his information for this claim that it's going to land you know where. Looks like a feed from NORAD. Yeah, see, that does. It looks like that thing that goes like this, up and down and up and down. That's like the ISS thing right here, you all. This is the ISS tracker map right here. That's the satellite that comes over there. Why is that guy saying that this person is insinuating that it could go right there? Why would they insinuate that? Is what I'd like to say. Why would they even insinuate that that rocket would fall down there by the Hawaiian Islands? Is what I wonder. Yeah, it would have a big impact. Whew. Oh, you're so very welcome, Sonora Hall. That's right. I like to get on here, and I like meeting people from all over the world. I love it. LOVEIT. Yes, I love it. How big is the earthquake? Well, the earthquake was like a 6.3 is what it was. Like a 6.3 in Japan. I'm trying to get to it. Well, yeah, see, look at this. So they said it was like a 6.3. Then they said it was a 6.1. Then they got a 5.7. They got a 5.7. So they got all these earthquakes going on. Yeah, we're on here, you all. We can see it. Look at this earthquake track today. If we can, today's earthquakes in Japan. Now, see, look at that, 4.6 today. In the past 24 hours of 4.6. But, okay. Oh, wow, it's near Fukushima. Near Fukushima. So this is pretty neat. It really is neat. Whoa, isn't that neat? This map, it just goes on forever, you all. That's so neat. This is a nice, pretty map. It really is. Oh, okay, yeah, we can see these are the area where the earthquakes have happened. I really like those colors, and I like how it looks like a real map. It really does look like a real map. Oh, can the end of days happen before you have to go back to work tomorrow? Okay, Carly. Oh my goodness. Yes. I don't know how big this map is. Look at that. Well, I don't know what it's going to do. It's pretty cool looking. It really is. I think it's all right, you all. So, yeah. It's quite all right. That looks neat. So that's where the earthquakes were. Right there. Look at, they had some down here too by China. Are they trying to say that there was earthquakes among these contested islands? Are they trying to say that? Because you know that these islands are contested. I don't know what time of day they would have been, but it's not. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. 12 earthquakes in the past 7 days in Taiwan. 47 earthquakes in the past 30 days in Taiwan. So yeah, so that's really interesting. I wanted to get this map back up here, but it won't let me. We can make it go up there. Well, we had a big map at once. You all, it was a big map. This used to be a really big map a moment or two ago, and I shrunk it. Now I don't know how to get it back up. So, well, I am on Telegram, but I rarely get on there. I just like share from the Facebook at times is what I do. It's hard to keep up with all the social media accounts. It really is, but it's okay. It's another social media. I also have a Rumble, but I have not got on that in months. I think I got a BitChute too. And I also got another YouTube channel that I haven't got on in a month or two. I might have some other social media, but I can't think of it right offhand. I can't. But that's okay. That is quite all right, you all. If you just tuning in, yes, you are. Yeah. Theodore Benjamin, I think that is quite possible. I really do, because they got the technology. They do got the technology. I was watching this. Let me tell you something about the skies in Africa. So they were having lightning storms yesterday in Africa at night. And as the sky lit up, tell me, I know you all have seen this. If you slow down the video, the sky lit up and you see straight lines all across the light up area of the sky. It literally looked like there was like a big old a straight bar that stretched from one side of the sky to the other. That's what it looked like at the webcam in Africa. Have you all noticed that? I've even seen it in my yard before. I have been outside with my camera taking a picture of the lightning in the sky, and at times there's been like a solid black bar that literally goes all the way across the sky during certain flashes. Have you all seen that? Yes, Michelle Mountain, that's right. I have seen that. And I seen it a lot yesterday. If you all go to those South Africa, the African webcams, you will, boom, someone redact this conversation. Now, that's a pretty big word. Well, it's talking about the earthquake in Taiwan. No, it's talking about Japan had an earthquake. And, I noticed something strange on their live webcam. Their lights, it's like this is what happened at it's 4:39 right here, 4:39, and all is well. And as soon as it hit 4:40, 4:40:00, I'm gonna show you what happened. So it's like this. Watch it. The sky goes dark, it gets a big flash, and it goes dark again, gets a big flash, and it's still at 4:40:00, and then these lights get super bright. Now, someone said, Gina, perhaps that's the camera, But I don't understand why the camera would do that. So I thought maybe they might have had something happen in the upper atmosphere that would have caused those all that lights to go really bright, is what I was thinking to myself. I really was. Yeah. So yeah, if you're all just tuning in, that's what it was. So yeah, I want to show you those African webcams while I've got you on here. So that's right, because I like to go and I like to look at them. And I forget which one. I don't think it was the Timby. It might have been the Timby one, but I don't think it was. Let me tell you something about the Table Mountain. I can't find the one that there was this Table Mountain live stream that I would go to, and I saw a big massive ship underneath the sun. They took that webcam down. I just found that last month. They put down the webcam that showed the massive ship in the sky. And I wish they didn't. But yeah, it was on one of these African webcams that the sky was literally lighting up because it was showing it across. It was on the Africam. You know, they got beautiful, yeah, that's where it was at, right there. It was like over here. And this is where the lightning storm was yesterday. This whole entire part of this sky, let me show you this. When the lightning lit up, it literally looked like there were massive, like a great big, like, squares in which the bright areas came through. And then like a solid line going all the way across the sky at times. I had it on my laptop is what happened. I had it on my laptop and I was going to share it, but I got too tired. I'm trying to get out of this camera, you all, is what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Share the screen. Yeah, yes, was I sharing the screen or was I sitting here talking? See, that wasn't nice of me if I wasn't sharing the screen. I meant to share the screen. I really did. See, it was really pretty right here. This listen to this. Oh, they got the sun coming up. You all, the sun's coming up. Look at that. And Africa. Right there. Where is the solar channel I mentioned? When you say solar, do you mean the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov? Are you talking about that NASA channel, or are you talking about when I found that great big light ship underneath the sun? It was a massive ship. Is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it is beautiful. They got some really beautiful webcams over here in Africa. They do. They're really pretty. If you love wildlife. Well, you know, they don't have the same birds in Africa. They don't have the same birds over there or same wildlife that you may have or I may have over there. Well, it really could be on a blue screen because the way the lightning did the sky, it really looked really strange. See, look at that. Does that look normal, like a normal sun? It really doesn't look like a normal sun when you look at that like that. Now see, aren't those birds pretty? Look, there's Table Mountain in the background. Right there in the background is Table Mountain. Right back there. Look at the towers right there on both sides of the Table Mountain. That's really interesting. It really is if you are just tuning in. So let me get back to here is what we need to do. You do hear the birdies because the birds are really, really pretty. They're beautiful. Is what they are.
Life happens in the moment.
Now see, take this. Wait, this was the webcam. I thought they took it down. See, this was the webcam right here. The sun was just getting ready to set in the sky, and right underneath the sun was a massive, massive ship. My sure remain. Thank you. I like to have my, I don't want my voice to be loud. I really don't like it like that. I want to see if we can see some of these. I've been seeing long clouds like this in the webcams around the, even in Hawaii, they were long like that, you all. Really long webcams or clouds in the sky. Yeah, so this was the area where I saw the sun that day is what happened. Are you all still on here with me? That's right. You've been seeing huge ships. Well, they are there. They are. Michelle Mountain, once you see the Matrix, let me read that. It stops hiding things from you, and you will land up seeing more and more and more fakeness. That does make sense. It really does. Is that like if you take the blue pill or the red pill or something like that? Yeah. Do I have access to infrared? Not right here. I don't. The long clouds in the skies could be chemtrails. Well, also I think that some of these long clouds hide ships. I really think they do. Let's look at that. What does it mean the chat is lit? That's a new phrase. You've been seeing fakeness and sneezes. Well, I guess you can see fakeness and sneezeness, sees something. Let me look over here, Gina. I'm trying to do something. I really am trying to do something right here. If y'all just tuning in, let me get to this. Let me get to this playlist over here, you all, because I have wanted to look at these videos in my Table Mountain right here. I wanted to show that massive ship that literally was at that one webcam. If I even put it in here, I don't know if I put it in here, you all. I guess I didn't. How long ago was this? Okay, well, this one wasn't too long ago. Maybe this was the one. Oh, okay, now see, we got this rainbow ship right here. Let me see what else we got. If it will show you all. I don't think this is the one that I saw the other massive ship, but that one right there is literally, that's not a good video for you all to look at. It isn't, but I do have a playlist with Table Mountain that has some kind of interesting videos in it. It does. It really does. Yes, you all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah. Let me see this, you all. This is wonderful. It really is wonderful, you all. It really is. You do golden. You go somewhere. Do you? Yes, you have we got a dance video on Table Mountain. I do got a dance video on the Table Mountain. I do. I don't even know what I was dancing about, but I was dancing. Oh my God. You all, I was dancing to this ship back here. There literally was a ship. There was a ship back there at Table Mountain. It was one of those, Gina, can you get out of the way? I wanted to see that ship. There was a ship back here on Table Mountain. Back there. You know, that video should not be on there, you all. That video shouldn't be on there. It should be on my dancing videos and not Table Mountain. But yeah, that was a long time ago. It really was. A really, really, really long time ago. Yeah. Yes, the orbs and stuff. It's kind of embarrassing. Sometimes some of those videos I don't even want to look at. I do not. The Dolly Parton of ufology. Yeah. So yeah, you all, we had this earthquake. We did. We had an earthquake in Japan. And I think you can see it over here. If I can, well, I have to get it on here for you all to see it. I think it was like right over in this area somewhere. Somewhere around here is where it was. Now, you all know that you can get this. I think you can get this earthquake thing for free. I really do. I think you might be able to, and you might be able to. If you like it. Let me put myself back here. I don't want to be on here too long. I really don't. Oh, we have almost been on here 1 hour. Yes. We have almost been on here 1 hour. That's a very long time. Oh, ufology. Thank you, Lisa. Ufology. I was trying to say ufology. What's up with your videos are lit. Keep loading. Oh, your videos are lit. Lit. Keep loading. I don't really understand that phrase completely. I don't. Yeah. Oh, it's a busy chat. That's right. 1 hour of fun. I think that's absolutely wonderful. I really do, you all. But I do have I have playlists. I have some pretty cool looking playlists. If you ain't, this was the really most strangest. Let me show you this.
If you want to eat healthy and feel
now,
your
Gina,
best,
honey, you got to keep that on yourself.
You've got to try Kachava.
Right here. Look at this, you all. Looking at this star in the center, you can see this one. This was the star that Joseph Sir took, and I've showed some of his videos before. This literally was a star, you all. This is a star that a guy named Joseph Sir took. These were pictures of stars that I took. You may say, how can a star have that image? He zoomed up on this star, and it literally had parts out of it like that. It's not a joke. He has a telescope, and he zoomed up on it. It was the strangest thing that I had ever seen. The strangest thing right there. So yeah, that's like one of the most unique images I've ever seen of stars right there. That one right there is like, it is quite mind-boggling. It's really interesting if you like to zoom up on the stars and you like to see different life forms other than human beings. It is nice to look at. Yes, that's right. You got the light and you got the love. That's right. Oh, you just want to say hi, Kevin Bailey. Hello. Yeah, we all need higher frequencies. Some stars may be actually massive crafts like cities in the sky. I'm sure they probably are. Yeah. The light beams are close up. What? Yeah. Somebody's going to 6th activation due to your symptoms. Yeah. Oh, you're so very welcome. Thank you all for being on here. I will be hopping off of here, y'all, because it's a little late at night, and I need to make myself wind down. It's 12:40 at night. Is boom, 12:40 at night, you all, and we're going to have to be going. Oh, you're so welcome, Mystic Rose. You're also welcome. I didn't know there'd be so many people on this late at night, but it's good to come on at different hours of the day and night. That way you know who's up and who isn't. Yeah. Great. Yes, good night, you all. I'm gonna say it. I want to thank you all for coming on here. Thank you, moderators, for staying up so late. And thank you all for coming on here, even though you probably have to go to work in the morning and you're going to be tired. So that's not good. But that's okay. I enjoyed having you all on here. I do. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, our world is changing, but I think we have all the strength we need on the inside of us to face any change that comes our way. I really do. Will it be rough and tough, and will it be rough and hard? And at times it might be tough, but we can make it. We really can. We'll make it. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you all so much for coming on here. Love you.